dreamed I went to heaven. When I got up there, I seen God. I seen Jesus sitting on the right hand center, on the right hand of God. And they had white robes on. I didn't see their face. But it was like a town or city. It was all lit up, but it was coming from them. There was flowers all around. I was standing like the streets of gold. Jesus looked at me and said, "You got to go back." I said, "I don't want to go back." He said, "You got to go back." I said, "My children knows where I'm at. I don't want to go back." He said, "You got to go back." I said, "Why?" He said, "I've got a mission for you to do." I said, "What's that mission?" He said, "Pray for people." That's what I've been doing ever since I had that dream, praying for everybody and anybody.
I think many people would probably look at you and say you are a woman of faith, great faith. When I say that, faith, describe that to me, your faith.
Well, I've got faith in Jesus. If he ain't already healed me with cancer, he will heal me with cancer. If I get sick and pray, I've got faith enough to believe that God will heal me. And I give my heart and soul to Jesus. And I serve him 24/7. You can't serve the devil one day and God the next. And if you've got something against somebody, you've got to go and make it right. Or if you owe somebody an apology for something, I've been there. It's hard, but you got to do it. Or if you have to ask forgiveness for somebody, that's hard. I've been there too, but you got to do it.
She's crazy.
You've got to live for Jesus 24/7. Not just on Sunday or Wednesday night. Every day, every night. You'll make it in here.
I think a lot of us would probably look at you and say, "I want that kind of faith." Is there some words that you could tell us that help us to try to get that type of faith in our lives?
Well, just believe in Jesus with all your heart and pray and ask him to give you faith. And he will.
Is there any advice that you'd like to give our mothers today?
Yes. If there anybody in this building, mothers, fathers, anybody, that don't know Christ, they're not really living until you give your heart and soul to Jesus. And then you know what living's all about. And you'll be glad that you did. God's standing in our open arms and waiting on each and every one of us. And we've all got to be ready, and we won't go to hell. We're going to hell. And I pray, if there's anybody in here that don't belong to Jesus, give their heart and soul to Jesus today.
I think for the past 32 years now, you have showed your children,
Yes.
grandchildren,
Yes.
great-grandchildren, and this pastor, and every brother and sister in here, how to live for God.
Yes.
And I feel like until, and whenever until is, we don't know. But until that day, I believe we are now going to be able to see not just how to live for God, but how to die for God.
Not be afraid.
To have that kind of faith, no matter what, live for God and never question, and always know that his plan is the right plan.
That's right.
I'd like for you to make any final comments. We're going to close in prayer in a minute, but if you have any final comments that you could share to this congregation, you are the mother that we're honored today. And thank you for coming up in front of this crowd. It's not easy to have a mic in your face and to be asked questions, and very private, personal questions. But if there's any final things that you'd like to say, I'd like for you to make it at this time. Any final comments?
Well, I love everybody in here. Matter of fact, I love everybody in the world. But I what color they are, black, white, brown, whatever. God put that kind of love in my heart. And I just pray and hope everybody in here has not been where I come from. But I hope they get where I am at today. Because I know, Brother Lang, if I die right this minute, I know where I'm going. I'm not afraid to die. I'm ready to go. Anytime Jesus is ready for me, I'm ready for him. And I pray everybody else will be the same way.
So for many of you, or you can look at that story that we just read, Timothy.